Tech companies, particularly Metaverse developers, have taken a battering in recent weeks. Because of the present stock market disaster, Apple, Amazon, Microsoft, Meta, and Google will have lost more than $2.7 trillion. How does this affect the developers of the Metaverse and their aim of taking us to the digital universe? A recession is the most serious of the obstacles that might squish the hot new investment opportunity as fast as it has emerged. To begin, consider how the recession impacts Metaverse creators. It's come to the point where these Metaverse developers' strength and control appear unstoppable, and the wisdom of their executives and investors indisputable. But as anyone who lived through the dot-com crash or the Great Recession can tell you, it changes many things depending on the depth and duration. When cash flow reverses and they cannot get outside financing, Metaverse developers with poor balance sheets will run out of money. Some notable names will vanish virtually immediately or become much less visible and sell for fractions of their current prices. Many of the businesses that make you question how do they continue in business will fail. Owners will seek to reorganize their businesses and participate in inventive business recombinations. If finance is available, mergers, spin-offs, and buyouts are all possibilities. Recessions put investors to the test and distinguish the strong from the weak. Those that make it to the other side, on the other hand, will have less competition, creating the path for significant gains during the next boom. Let's not forget that when the previous recession began in late 2007, Amazon Web Services was still a fledgling endeavor. Amazon's large expenditures at the time helped it become one of the most successful corporations of the subsequent decade. Now explore the different ways in which a recession might impact the digital universe. Changes in spending during a recession. The pandemic may not appear to be a profitable period for the economy. Still, once the economy was halted in 2020, investment and consumer spending swiftly returned, exceeding pre-pandemic gross domestic product or GDP levels. In other words, the metaverse has grown at a rapid pace. People were obliged to spend more time at home, which increased the metaverse's user base. More users attracted more attention and, as a result, more money to the sector on both an institutional and private level. However, the expenditure and user base it has seen over the previous 2 years are unlikely to be continued in a recession, which many analysts predict will occur. Recessions are times of slowed economic activity with lower consumer spending due to budget constraints or layoffs. The impacts are felt across the metaverse. However, they disproportionately affect middle and lower income earners, the user base on whom the metaverse depends for future growth. It's a straightforward option between spending money on groceries, petrol, or housing and making a speculative investment in the metaverse. Real-world issues will trump virtual expenditures in terms of both time and money. To thrive, the metaverse needs ordinary people, not millionaires. The wealthiest are now funding the expansion of the metaverse, not the typical consumer. According to a Colormatics analysis, the predominant demographic of individuals investing in NFTs and digital real estate in the metaverse is those aged 18 to 34 in tech-based areas, which make $150,000 or more yearly. These wealthy individuals, such as hedge funds, private investment firms, Fortune 500 companies, and celebrities, have extra money to invest in the metaverse, as well as a better-than-average understanding of cryptocurrencies, which is the foundation of Decentraland, Sandbox Sand, and Axie Infinity AXS. That excludes the vast majority of Americans, roughly 82% of US residents earning less than $150,000 per year, a particular group on whom the affluent are banking to bring the metaverse mainstream. To thrive, the metaverse requires increasing users to spend money on non-fungible tokens or NFTs, which is just not occurring. When you factor in the pressures of a recession, the prospect of user growth is bleak. According to a recent Axios survey of 2,500 individuals, less than 7% are enthused about the future of the metaverse, with the majority, 58%, being numb to the notion. Could this wise investment outlast a downturn? Speculative investments do poorly during recessions, and the metaverse is nothing more than a speculative bet. Not all technology businesses recover from a downturn. Some may not even make it. However, history has shown that recessions may sometimes serve a purpose. The dot-com crisis of 1999 to 2000, for example, was difficult for tech, but it weeded out organizations that were funded on business models that didn't offer a clear route to profitability. From 2002 to 2008, we saw firms become more disciplined and only receive funding if they had actual promises as moneymakers. During this time, Facebook, Twitter, Uber, and many other companies took off, kicking off the tech boom that continues to this day. Can the impending recession wreck the metaverse? Let us know what you think in the comments. If you loved this video, please like it and subscribe to this channel for more.